Good morning. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of gym drive talk. I'm leaving out the gym right now. Try not to crash into nobody. You know how it is when old people try to drive. We can't drive no more, huh? We just try not to back up into nobody. But okay, so I'm leaving the gym. Our last conversation, we talked about the muscle. Remember the muscle? What is the muscle? Consistency muscle. So once you start working on that consistency muscle, which is what? Take your behind to the gym muscle, right? I was gonna say the other word. That's to take your behind to the gym muscle. So what comes directly after that is the actual physical muscle. Because, and excuse my voice, I got allergies and I've sneezed for 2 days straight. So it's like barely understand what I'm saying. But for those of you who understand crazy Puerto Rican talk, you'll get it. But so we talk about the consistency muscle. You got the, okay, Sibo. You got the consistency muscle working. So you're working on that muscle, the consistency muscle. And that muscle you have to continue to build. You're always going to be working on that muscle because there's another muscle that's trying to override the consistency muscle. And that's the eat a whole bunch of carrot cake muscle and sit on the couch muscle. So those two things are always competing, right? But we're strengthening our consistency muscle, and now we're at least getting to the gym. So now you're getting to the gym. You did some research. You found somebody with a physique that you aspire to. Arnold, Lou Ferrigno, Lee Haney. I mean, I don't know who the new guys are, so I really don't follow a lot of the new guys. I mainly follow the old school dudes. But it don't have to be a professional athlete. Hell, it could be somebody that a physique you aspire to. And then you did some research on how they were able to obtain that physique. And you start trying to emulate or duplicate those results through your movements. So now you're on that, you're there now, right? What's the number one thing people are making a mistake? You're not engaging the muscle. Now you have to get the muscle to fire. To fire. What does that mean? So stand in front of the mirror, pull your bicep out, and flex, make a muscle. Make a muscle. And squeeze until it burns. The bicep muscle burns. Because you're not trying to flex a calf muscle, right? You're trying to flex a bicep muscle. So that's the same thing that a lot of people do. That's why I talk about throwing weights around. When you start throwing weights around, a lot of the time you're not engaging the muscle that you are intending to build. So now you have to work on teaching the muscle. There's a lot of components that are involved. Nerves, tendons, all of these things. So when you're flexing a muscle and you're trying to get that muscle to fire, you're teaching your nerves to engage that muscle. So before you get in there, start throwing weight around. First, learn to fire the muscle. You can do that at the gym. You should do that on a regular basis. Get into the gym or get in front of a mirror and just pretend like you're lifting weights. Don't have no weights. Just flex that muscle. Flex it, hold it, release. Flex it. You got to make ugly faces, right? Flex it, release. Until you can do that and feel it in the muscle that you're trying to engage, There's no sense in even picking up a weight. Not 5 pounds, not 10 pounds. First, get your muscle to engage. Then you can lift the weight and engage it with the weights. First, you get it to engage. Then you add the resistance. Try that. That's just a little bit of gym talk for today. I'm about to take my sneezing behind home and flex my don't eat carrot cake muscle. That's going to be a hard one. Peace and love.